sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and
10. He'll drop to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Back to the air one more time. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bills. His 12th touchdown of the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical.
Now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Across the field, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Keon Coleman. That one good for 29.
That's good.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll look to throw again. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in.
Bills offense getting set to get back to work. To throw here to begin the drive. He runs with it. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
1st down, Bills.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat. but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Eagles recover the football. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing now on first and 10. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's third and 2. Shakir. And he's got another one. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his...
Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. In the middle, and he's got it complete to Cole. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Big play there for the Bills. 37 yards.
First and goal, Buffalo.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in.
Bills offense ready to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. Oh, he gets free. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites, now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin the drive here in the fourth quarter.
Got it. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's got Coleman. It's complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Bills. First down.
He'll look to throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
1 more yards. And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he'll take it on in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's looking deep for Shaquille. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Yeah. Big time play there for Buffalo. The gain is 64. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Pushed out to his left. He'll run, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. To the air now on first and 10. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
A road win here for the Bills. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season.
A city known for its incredible... They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They go play action on first down. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass is caught at the 9. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills drive the length of the field and take a 6-0. The Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They come in riding an 8-game winning streak, one of the longest in the league all season, partner. And they're in control of what could be win number 9. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
To throw here on first down. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some reason.
And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get 6 more on their early advantage. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Throwing from the gun here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. We've set it down from 37. Pass play on first and 10. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to try another deep one here. Catch is made in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They'll come out throwing. As the open man downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. It's a James Cook touchdown. The Bills ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. No yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Catch made, left side by Palmer. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Makes a tackle. And they take this in for the score. The Bills making this a laugher before halftime. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this in the locker room. They're going play action. Got the big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The play fake. He'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. One kicks out at the 5. Lucky break that keeps a scoring opportunity alive here. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bills ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Go play action on first down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. One play in Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's hit.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these... Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills are running them out of the building. Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Now throw to start the drive. Caught, nice game left side. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Has it down close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. The Bills ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Working on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and goal at the
Still sticking with the passing game. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout. Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Still on his feet. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to make it up to about the 11-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. They're going to pass it here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out.
Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night... First down, play action. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception. interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really two things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season.
They're in long for him here. Buying some time left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
The Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. They're going play action. Brings in the lob pass. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Intended for Keon.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
The pass. Taken down back at the 42.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll throw it here on first. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's complete to Coleman out left. To the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Coleman, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense... The Bills ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets made right side by Coleman. And they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal here from the 7. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Coleman. The Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind it all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Coleman, the touchdown. His 3rd. Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their winning streak a very impressive 9 games, and they lead here with a chance to take that streak to double digits. They go play action on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. And he still gets some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling left by, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Shotgun now on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
There defensively.
Bills ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Throwing off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
Second down and 10.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Chargers 17.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. To throw here on first down. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
A 28-yard
And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the fourth. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Airing it out to start this drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Here's a throw. He's got it downfield near the edge. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards. First down, Bill.
They're throwing it. There he is again, Brock. It's Coleman. Running in the red zone. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back now, pressure coming. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL. It's the Bills who come away with the win. And he had...
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take over. Go!
Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready? 79.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Bills.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. We'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Back to the air one more time. He's got it about the 8. And he will score! Touchdown, Bills. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
2 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's touchdown. Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's looking deep for Shakir. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. set up to throw. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back look. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The Bills 1st down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll find Shakir open right side.
Well, he had such a great 1st half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's...
Now Mike Vrabel none too happy with that last decision, and out comes the challenge flag. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the 1st of their 3 timeouts for the half. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17. Bills offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Forced out wide. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Bills.
That one good for 15. And a 1st down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is...
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score again. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his 3rd touchdown. Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off, looking downfield for Coleman. Beautiful catch on the sideline. He's in bounds, but there is a penalty flag down, and that might wipe away the game. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Brings up 4th.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking middle. He's got to complete to Coleman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 3rd touchdown. Bills offense ready to take over once again. They are getting closer to win 11 on the season, playing their best football here late in the year. Going to start this drive with 1st and 10. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Buffalo. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ooh. And
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. That is caught at the 3. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bills. Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
23
23 yards.
yards on that pass play. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he will score. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in. The Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win. Across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. On the visitor sideline, the Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied. Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. This will start from the 12, try to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Bills offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
3 plays and out.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Bills. 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And he will go all the way. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the after. Bills offense ready to get back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
15 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Coleman.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to...
The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. A 57-yard gain. And the Bills first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. His second catch of the game. And the Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
The first down pass. The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. Brought down at the 29-yard line.
Down the field. He's got the hook up to Shakir. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of...
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. Looking downfield for Coleman. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
They left the man wide open downfield. He's got him. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Fall down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Forced to his right. First down throw there is incomplete. Back to the air again on second and 10. Crazy. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Buffalo. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. He'll air it out down the middle. And is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bills.
play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 17
Here's
yards.
1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
Now they'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 18. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score again. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Buffalo. He has come alive after the break. A road win here for the Bills. They're
trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have him with 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
That's good for a Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like, turn them against their own team. We're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Throwing on 2nd. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
It's a gain of 20.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills pull that in front further, 13 zip. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bills ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Cut out left. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And the jumping has cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. It's a design boot. And they take this in for the score. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
And the Bills 1st down.
On the move, headed right.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good.
Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Escapes his grasp. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Danny Stutzman on the coverage.
The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
We're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
Those front office personnel.
Bills ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. On the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10.
The play fake, he'll throw. Fights off the pressure.
Oh, boy. This was doomed from the start. Left the pocket in search of greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Fourth down.
The Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Here he goes, third and long. He's got it deep downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Trucks a defender. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to James Cook. A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. They go play action on first down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. He'll throw it. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So entering the locker room. The Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
And it's third down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared.
The Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. Space on the right. He's got room. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trying to end this before the final quarter. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Everybody rushing back to the line.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down. Play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on third down. Working now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
A 41-yard gain.
On the red zone now.
First down.
Buying some time right. Catch is made in close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Bills ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To throw here on first down. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Working from his end zone. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he is pushed out after he gets it all the way up towards midfield. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
James Cook. Incomplete. Danny Stuxman.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And they'll throw. Third and long. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to 31 before he gets taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. Near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. They're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bills throw it 6. The Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they...
The Bills game is over,